What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on F1 23 for our career mode, and we are in Great Britain, our home race for both of us, for the team, for the driver and myself. We've got our home race of Great Britain. Last week in Austria went well, very well.
This week's income from the sponsors is cleared, and we're making good profit against our running costs.
Thank you very much. Yeah, last Austria went very well. We had obviously the sprint race where we got the max amount of points that we could get in that, so we're ahead of our teammate by 9 points. But unfortunately, we had to switch everything out in our gearbox and everything else. So that cost us with all of our progress. I didn't have to change everything, but I just wanted to make sure I have a smooth way through everything. So with all of that, we started back in the grid. Amazing start. I did correct the short about it. That was the short on YouTube, so I made sure that was there. We are super quick against everybody else, very far ahead, but we did get the podiums and all of that stuff.
We were expecting some new developments to come through, but some of them have failed quality control. We'll need to tell the team what to redevelop via the R&D screen.
So I'm gonna save all my R&D now for the summer break. So this one's gonna be a commentary one because it's home Grand Prix. Next week for Hungary it's not gonna be anything, but for Belgium, because it's the last one before the summer break, I'm just gonna wait a little bit and concentrate on other things regarding, like, what's it called? We have obviously Modern Warfare we need to get done, so I'm going to concentrate on that and have like a month and a half, not month and a half, a month, so 2 weeks off, and just concentrate on Modern Warfare 2 and get all of that stuff out. Without further ado, let's get into qualifying for the home Grand Prix. See you then. Right, guys, we are in qualifying for the British Grand Prix. The weather looks really good for the weekend and qualifying, which is good, very good. So we're going to get qualifying underway. In the practices, we did have two competitors beating us nearly, and that was the Mercedes of Lewis Hamilton and the McLaren of Lando Norris, which did get his first win in Monaco all them weeks ago. But hopefully we can take some of these corners great. The second sector for us is the slowest out of all of us. It's actually the Mercedes that are quicker than me in the second sector, but hopefully we can get this thing good. I completely missed that apex. My predicted quality time is a 1:28.5, so we might completely smash this one out the park. No. I must be super quick then. I think the good thing is we haven't had what the FIA did in a lot of the races this year, is track limits. But as we know, Silverstone is this very high-speed circuit. So we crossed the line in P1 anyway. Very high-speed circuit.
Job, mate. Really well done. That was a fantastic drive. Bring it home.
So that's good. It's good. I think it was a 1:27. Up P1, P2. Let's go.
Webber and Lewis Hamilton. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow.
They're all split by a second. For two, George Russell, which is in 10, is split by a second. But our first P1, P2 of the grid. Let's go. And we've got to do it at the home race as well. So I'll see you for the exciting race. Maybe get a P1, P2. Let's find out.
You join us in the United Kingdom today, or Great Britain as it's alternatively known. Well, it's certainly a great day today as we welcome you to one of the crown jewels of British sport, a track of speed, history and drama. It's Silverstone. It's the British Grand Prix. The 3.6-mile long Silverstone circuit is one of the longest of the season, with 18 corners in the current layout. With average lap speeds reaching around 145 miles per hour, it's also one of the quickest tracks of the year. Watch out for cars taking the right-handers of Abbey and of Copse flat out. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Adams lines up on pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Leclerc, Sainz, Perez, Norris, Fernando Alonso, Russell, Oscar Piastri, Bottas, Webber, Stroll, Albon, Ocon, Gasly, Tsunoda, Zhou, Hulkenberg, Ricciardo, Magnussen and Logan Sargent. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. I'm joined again today by none other than Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, obviously there's a lot of development work that goes on with these cars between the Grand Prix. You've been both a test driver and a race driver. What differences are there in the way that you approach those roles?
Yeah, it's an interesting question. They're two very different mindsets. In the old days, of course, they used to cover up to 15,000 kilometers of testing in a season, and that role would be more about working for the team, trying to help them improve the car and drive as systematically as possible, so that the data could be analysed in the most consistent way. When lining up on the grid for a race, however, a race driver's frame of mind is all about what they can get out of the situation on that day, and the car is the tool to help them achieve those goals.
Thank you for that introduction.
Right, mate, I know it's your home Grand Prix, but I want you to treat it like any other race. Let's not make any unnecessary risks, please.
Thank you for the introduction. But obviously we saw Mark Webber with the penalty starting in P12, which is good for him. So let's aim for a P5 finish or podium for him today. Let's go. Right then, I haven't done this for a while. 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And the British Grand Prix is go. Great reaction time there from Lewis Hamilton. It's going to tuck him behind us as we go into the first corner. Green flag. Just because we're ahead in the R&D chart does not mean that the 7-time world champion is over yet. That's our competition today, I reckon, is the 7-time world champion. Go flat out through Copse. Now we got the infamous Maggots and Beckett's. High speed corners. That really do put up a fight sometimes. Looks like Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton are going to go at a little fight while we approach the final corners. Oh, we're hitting the sausage curve. Glad it was just the wheel, not the underbody. 132.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
The good thing is we are going to have, I think, the cleanest race we're going to have in a long time. I hope it's not a boring race. I hope it's not a boring race. Maybe a little safety car. Don't want a red flag because I'm P1. Yeah, a substantial lead to Lewis in the first open parts of this lap. How's the tyres looking? Got to be a... Yeah, we need to... Where's up? Yeah, we need to turn our thing down. Completely forgot about that when we started. And I'll settle down a little bit. Okay, that's fine.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of
That's
the race
alright.
so far.
Right there. Over the sausage curb. And then blast it down the main straight. Obviously DRS is enabled. We might see a little bit of a, let's just say, a train going on. Yeah, Max and Lewis are fighting. Our aim definitely now is to re-engage in this championship, as we have the ability to win it. Both driver and constructor championship. This is like McLaren this year. They were underperforming, and now they are obviously, unfortunately, didn't win a race this year or last year. Depends how you want. Last year, but bounced back and had the most improved car out of anybody on the grid. So it's not over. Whatever it takes. But yeah, I never thought this would get the response that it did from this. So I wanna thank you guys for that, because I never thought I was going in quite blind with this. I didn't know how it was going to be reacted, and I didn't know if it would be good or not. Because I do loads of Fortnite stuff, I didn't know if this would be as popular as it was, and it's worked well, so thank you for that. Obviously I'll be testing new grounds as well with Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, so stay tuned for that, because I'm very excited. Very excited. I did enjoy my first day in the grind. I had to stop after a little bit because we had a little bit of a game problem. So I haven't played it for a bit, I will be truthfully honest. But I am getting back on the grind this week, as soon as we have got our summer break, I'm going to concentrate on that for a bit. So yeah. But we are leading the pack by 4 seconds, substantially 4 seconds. I wish I started on something else, because I could push that tyre to the absolute limit. Weber looks like he's doing well. Max has just got past Lewis, and they are gaining.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Okay, we've gone off the track a little bit, that's fine. Give them a chance to catch up.
Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
Doesn't matter as we've got we are boxing. We're gonna box on lap now and we're gonna box a little bit later. Because I just feel like it. I think we're beneficial. As these tyres might be ruined, but 3 more laps ain't gonna hurt it. And I have this funny feeling as well that we're gonna get like something else, like a safety car or something. So if you get a safety car, we'll be putting on the hards. So yeah. As Hamilton and Lewis, as Max and Lewis are fighting, so both the Red Bulls are fighting someone at the moment. We are chilling in P1, which I'll take. Imagine if we get P1 at our home Grand Prix. That is mental. Because unfortunately we couldn't get it in Canada regarding bad strategy calling us a safety car. And we couldn't get it in Austria because we had to charge on P22. So it's all to play for. All to play for.
Our gap behind is 4.9 seconds.
Gone off the track a little bit of cops. Don't want to go over the bumps. I haven't had the best experience with the bumps on this game, especially in practice here.
Safety car, no overtaking, reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up. Pitting this lap then, come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Oh, this makes it interesting. Everybody's going to box now. Everybody's boxing. So Webber is boxing, and the good thing is we are ahead of everyone quite a lot. And we're at the end of the pit lane as well.
Mark is in the pit lane. Mark
Yeah,
in the pits now.
Let's get the boys. Quick time, yeah? Let's go.
Okay, go, go, go.
Nice,
Perfect
nice stop,
job
boys.
from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that.
Only one that looks like Webber might get a big advantage here.
Strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. You're approaching the safety car. You're leading, so don't pass it. Stay behind the safety car.
I didn't realise that there. I was hoping for a safety car, but not now. So Webber, I think, has done alright there. I think he's got caught up with having to be blocked because of the releases, but I think he's alright. Not good for the Williams of the main driver of Alex Albon getting out, because he had potential to score some good points. So it looks like we're going to go to lap 10. That's when the restart's going to be. Well, we're going to cross the line. It'll be lap 10 when it's all green. But interesting stuff. We have full control of the field. Full control of the field. At least we've got tyres up to temp, so we can have a good restart. It's good to get the hards up to temp as well, as it might have been a bad decision, but the tyre wear, I'm very bad on tyre wear, so. We should go racing again soon. Hopefully, we don't go another lap. We can go racing for lap 10. Which will put us at...
You're leading the pack, that's P1. And Verstappen's behind. Less than a second separates you. They're on fresh mediums. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, we're into the last 10 laps now.
So with 9 laps left as soon as we cross the line. Hopefully safety car can go in this lap.
Okay, the safety car's coming in this lap. We'll be pacing the field in sector 3. Make sure to respect the delta until the safety car's into the pit lane.
We're going to launch now. And we'll go racing again in Silverstone after the safety car. We are leading the pack. What launch we had on Max.
Okay, clear.
We are racing now. Full to the line. Foot to the floor. We're going for that win. Using all the ERS so we can get a fast lap as we are on the hard tyres. Everybody else is on a medium set of tyres. Looks like it's working though. Okay, we used all our ERS.
Okay, the gap behind is 2.9 seconds.
A 127.4.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Ooh, on the grass a little bit there. Nice, nice, nice. Approaching cups again. We are going for this win.
Repeat that. I've got some interference here.
Rival status.
Didn't receive that. Repeat the
course you
message.
did.
Repeat the message.
Okay, okay, okay. Rival status.
Please repeat. You're breaking up.
I'm saying it wrong, aren't I? Rival status.
Let's focus on the race right now. We can worry about that later.
I'm saying status. No, I am saying it kind of like status. You say it with a proper accent. What was it again?
DRS has been enabled.
Oh.
DRS is now enabled.
Rival status.
You haven't declared a rival yet, so I can't give you updates.
Oh. Well, maybe if the media asks me, I'll be able to give a rival. Okay. Teammate status.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 9.0
I wonder where he is.
seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're in 9th place.
Okay, thank
Last
you.
lap time was a 1:30.3.
Calm weather. You got a train there. Ooh, okay. Little shake on the old grass there. And we just send it off to track limits. And no one saw that as we approach the final corners. Whew. Oh, that's cool. Gravel. What's our time? That's not too bad. Cops. Nuggets and Beckett. The good thing is I've got time now. If I make a mistake, I can just full send it round or something and get back into P2. Perez making it up to 4th place after passing Alonso on the straight. It's not over yet for the Red Bulls. They want a double podium for their cars. I'll tell you one thing, we would definitely got first last week, if there was no rain. Having to make the tyre temp work, plus rain, plus degradation on the car, plus tyre wear, it's horrible. I was trying to brake late, but not late, so I go in the corner. But Max put it together, won the class there. Whoa. Okay, that scared me then. Still on the floor, okay. Yep. Everything's okay. They are gaining. They are gaining. Come on, there we go.
And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Okay. Let's just bring it home. No more risk. Let's just bring it home. Hamilton is trying his absolute best to get gains on me. He's trying his best. He's got down from 7 seconds to 6 seconds out of DRS range for Verstappen, so he can push and trying his best to catch up. Unless I spin, I don't think much is going to happen. If we start going over the sausage curves, we might not even have an underfloor left. What did I say last lap? Let's no risk, let's bring it home. Oh my lord. Okay, Jesus, let's bring it home, yeah?
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Obviously we did win the sprint race last weekend, but we've got Belgium to get our double whammy on a sprint and a race, so yeah. Hungary's our next race. That'll be a non-commentary race, and Belgium will be a commentary race as it's our final race of this half of the season. I'm surprised I haven't got any like warnings for leaving the track or track limits. And our final lap begins now.
Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
I'll tell you one thing. Starting this team, I knew it wouldn't be easy, but I didn't think it'd be this hard. We didn't have the best races. Crashing out in our beginner race in Bahrain. And P4 in Saudi Arabia. We don't want to talk about Austria, we won't. Azerbaijan, horrible race. Miami, stepped it up a little bit. Imola, we stepped it up again. And with Monaco, we stepped up, we failed, but we still got a good finish. Then in Spain, another brilliant finish. We got our first pole. But then in Canada, we screwed up the strategy. Austria, we just had to replace some engine parts. That's all we did. But we are top of the R&D chart for a reason. We are the fastest car on track, and it's his home Grand Prix. As we go around the final 2 corners, it's Troy Adams and McCoy, the win, the Great British Grand Prix. Let's go.
Ah, fantastic drive. That's just fantastic. Amazing. You deserved that race win. Well done, mate.
It wasn't always plain sailing today, but it was a very important win nonetheless. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep
Oh,
their
Max
heads
got
when
P2,
everyone
I
around
think.
them was losing theirs. And that's allowed them to get the best
No,
out of the
P3.
car, to maximise the strategy and to stay out of trouble.
Let's go.
A show-stopping performance from the 3 drivers approaching the podium right now. It's been an interesting Grand Prix, that's for sure.
The home Grand Prix. Let's go. Nice. Let's go.
Let's have a quick look at how the drivers' standings have changed. Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance, making gains at the top of the table. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
I have to give it to Adams.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. It was a tough race for our championship leaders, who lose ground at the top of the table. There was also a strong showing from the Mercedes team today, as they make their way up the standings. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
The good thing is we are now P4 in the Drivers' Championship. I reckon by Monza, we'll be at the top of the table. Or near it. Also good teamwork, we are now P2 in the Constructors' Championship as well, ahead of Mercedes by a couple of points, but we are 175 points away from Red Bull. Good comeback from Mark Webber, getting us 6 points at that. I rest my case. I hope you enjoyed, and that was our first win of F1 2023 career mode. There'll be many more like this. 9 in a row, 10 in a row, maybe. Without that, next race is Hungary, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.